what are we doing on today's episode of Cooking with Jenny?
Jenny was craving some pork tenderloin on the grill, and since after 300 odd days of rain, that's an exaggeration. We've had not really, but we've had 2 nice days, and I wasn't going to waste the last nice day before more rain tomorrow on fast food. So we're doing some pork tenderloin, and I just, once again, kind of find what's in the kitchen, and we're going to give it a good rub, and
soy sauce packets.
And Jess is giving her input, so it should be really good. And I still do.
Doing a little tenderizing.
A little tenderizing before we get a rub and a nice sauce going.
Hey, Jess, show us that package of all of those things that came from Panda Express, would you?
So this is our kind of sauce bowl. I mean, usually we actually have another one too.
But this one all came as extras from Panda Express that other day, right?
They gave us a lot of.
They gave us about $10
I said
worth
a lot
of stuff.
I said a lot of sauce because I wasn't sure what everybody wanted. It helps.
Oh, I already poured some of that.
No, I was just gonna say put the.
So what do you got in this one here? What do you?
No, this is just a little black pepper.
A little black pepper. Okay.
I didn't know this.
Salty.
Garlic powder.
Some garlic powder.
And you're doing what on here?
A little of the trocomere. It's fine sea salt infused with organic fresh herbs and vegetables. Thank you, Jess, for your contribution here.
And what did you put in that bowl over there?
Some soy sauce packets and some of my mom's Fire Lion stuff.
Yes, we like that. That's got all kinds of crazy stuff in it.
Yeah.
Read off the ingredients on that.
We're not sure.
Apple cider vinegar, onion, horseradish, burdock root, raw honey, ginger, garlic, lemon, and turmeric.
Yep, that's got all kinds of crazy stuff in it. What are you putting on here now?
Ground ginger.
Ginger? Now what are you putting in there?
Oh, Italian seasoning. You know, you got some oregano.
Just thyme. Just tasty herbs.
Okay.
Just a little mishmash.
So the idea is, if there's any leftover, then I'm going to put whatever few pieces are left in the freeze dryer, and we'll try that out. And then if it works out well, then we'll go ahead and make a whole batch of this stuff too. So try it out. Now you're doing your sauce on there.
Yep.
All right. The chef is taste testing. What's the verdict?
Oh,
that looks beautiful, Jenny.
verdict is it's yummy.
All right. Ooh, yummo. Well, it's been a couple of weeks since Jenny did the pork tenderloin on the grill, and so we're going to try this out. Obviously, we freeze-dried this. Take the oxygen absorber out, and we're just going to put some hot water that we heated up on the Keurig with the Keurig, and that should do it.
Let it sit.
We're going to let that sit for, what do you think, 10 minutes? 15 minutes?
15. Seems with meat, even though those are smaller pieces, it takes a little bit longer.
Okay, so that's what it looks like. Jenny suggested that we go ahead and vacuum this to speed this up, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's see if you can see the bubbles come out of it. Oh yeah, there you go.
It's been about a little over an hour.
Okay.
Should be nice and rehydrated.
Well, let's try it out. Here we go. Oh, this smells great, Jenny. So, do you want to tell the people what we had for lunch today? Off camera, of course.
We had mushroom Swiss burgers with caramelized onions, sauteed mushrooms, burgers on the grill. I lost my train of thought. It was so yummy.
It was good. It was good. Okay, let me take the camera.
All right, this was done on the grill, what, about 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Brilliant idea. It was nice before the nastiness came back, and we did some pork tenderloin. You didn't see the whole video of why it was freeze-dried and all that stuff, because we didn't think we'd have any left. That's why you only have 3 pieces.
That's right. That's all that was left of 2 pork tenderloins.
We're pigs.
That was good, though.
It was good eating.
Yeah.
It seems to
It's very
rehydrate
tender,
it.
doesn't it? Looks very tender.
It probably could have stayed in there a little longer.
Really? It's been in there for an hour? Okay.
It's not as tender as when we first had it, of course. Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
It's a little tough.
It's a little tough.
Lost a lot of the flavor, I think, in the water.
Well,
What do you think?
it did lose some flavor in the water. I think this is totally passable. Comes apart well. It's not as good as when you did it on the grill, but totally passable. I think this is actually pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this.
I think it's the closest we've gotten with meat.
Yeah.
As far as rehydrating, taste, texture. But I don't think it hurt it any sitting in there for an hour.
Yeah. Let's see what the other people think.
Let's call them over and see.
Okay.
So is this freeze-dried and then rehydrated pork tenderloin?
Yes, it is. So try the thinner piece.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, it cuts pretty well, doesn't it?
Yeah. It needs to be warm.
Well.
I don't like cold pork. But it rehydrated really well.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what we're thinking.
You
What?
didn't use warm water?
We did, but
Yeah.
that was an hour ago. It's been sitting in the water.
Okay.
We've been
We,
yelling.
we had hamburgers, and so anyway, we just finished hamburgers.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll
awesome.
try. See what you
I'm
think.
in. I'm in to do that again.
It smells good.
Yeah, I think of a better way to rehydrate. There's lost some of the flavor into the water.
Yeah.
But I think as far as
That's tender.
back to where it was.
Yeah.
It's still kind of a little watery, but yeah, I think if you put a little extra like salt or pepper on it,
Okay.
yeah, it's good. It's
Okay.
pork tenderloin.
Hey, what are you people talking about over there?
We're just, like I said earlier, I think as far as our attempts of rehydrating meat and getting it like a bigger piece of actual meat versus like the ground beef goulash,
Yeah.
this is the closest we've gotten to getting it to rehydrate and keeping the flavor and so yeah.
I think it's really good. I tend to agree. The flavor kind of got diluted by maybe when with the water rehydrating it, but it doesn't detract from it enough that I dislike it. I mean, I still like it. It's very tender, but I wish it was warm.
It wasn't. I didn't. It was. I thought it was going to be like ice cold. I was freaked out. You had me freaked out.
Oh,
It wasn't as bad as I thought by how she reacted.
Well, no, I didn't react bad. It's just I wasn't expecting a cold pork tenderloin, you know?
But I think like the size of the medallions, even compared to the corned beef and cabbage where it didn't quite rehydrate, the fact that we did let it kind of accidentally and purposefully let it sit for an hour really helps. So I think if we were to even do a tenderloin and cut it up, I think that's about the right size. The thin slice. We didn't try the thicker slice, but as far as our meat reconstitution,
The cooked meat.
Yeah.
Now
cooked meat.
that brings up an interesting thought. What if you sliced up the tenderloin and freeze-dried it raw state and then rehydrated and cooked it? Of course, you know, it wouldn't freeze dry very well in the but if you sliced it
Yeah,
and then
well,
figured out
remember the pork chops, the Mountain House
Yeah,
freeze-dried
yes,
pork
exactly.
chops. Those were
exactly the
raw.
same thing.
Yeah,
I think
those
that would be
worked
good.
well.
And I think if you rehydrated it, we've come to this again, I would say with flavored water.
Spices,
If
yeah.
you put the spices and everything into the water
And
as you rehydrate it.
Yeah.
And I think that would really be good. I just got one of those grill mats that you see on TV.
The copper ones?
No, it's like a little piece of plastic. It has, but it puts the lines in the stuff, so you want, but
It doesn't fall through the cracks.
Exactly.
The grill. Cool.
All right.
I think that'd be fun.
I think that would, because I think the size wise,
All right.
it's like the pork chops, yeah.
And for theepicenter.com, I'm Epicenter Brian, signing out.